Alright, welcome back everybody. Thanks for viewing. I hope you find these videos informative. I like to say though that these are not teaching videos. I just give you some updates on my progress on this remodel job that I'm working on. So with that said, I'll show you what I've accomplished so far. As I told you before, plans has changed, and in the very start of this project, you remember me, I was showing you about this header that I had to build for this load-bearing wall, which was going to be where the future tub area would be, the bath area. But since plans changed instantly, I had to revamp the design. The tub area has now been over here. You see I have it laid out with the back wall there. But what I'm going to do now is take down this header, and I'm going to put a new header in this area right here. You see where this is where the original wall was at, and this is where I think the header should be anyway, because you notice we have the two we have the two ceiling joists, and this is where it really should be. Even though this ceiling joist right here is being supported by this wall, and this one was being supported by this wall here, I think it'd be nice to have them right here in the middle, as it wasn't originally, and that way we won't have this protrusion sticking out. Because when you walk into the future bath, you're gonna see there'll be a protrusion sticking out. So let's take this and push it over some. So I'm going to build a new one, and besides, this is too long. This is like a 2x10. They only need a 2x8. And then I'll put the new drywall in there. Also, this here, you notice, is finally coming down. Not the chimney, but that's the drywall on the outside of the chimney. I'll put some furring strips there, and then this whole archway will come out to make a nice box in area for the mechanical room, or some will call it the utility room. So yeah, so today is pretty much a day of demolition and rough framing, so I'll show you some updates on that as I go along. I did finally finish putting in the wood framing for that furnace area. You see I got that framed in there, some joist hangers there. Just keeping this metal grate over it until I finally finish putting the subfloor in, which I'll do that another time. It's one project at a time, just getting things done so I can feel safely walking on this without having this cave in on me. I might want to show you what's been the progress for today so far. If you look carefully, you'll see that something has changed. Yep, you see right here, this floor has opened up even more. I had to take out of all this wood and subflooring that was in this section, pretty much right here, that was in the existing kitchen. All this had to be removed because it was rotted, because there was a pipe right here, a drain pipe, and I believe that drain pipe was leaking drain water and rotting into the floor, that's soaking up all that moisture and rotted the subfloor. So in the end, just cut out a whole section and gonna put fresh subflooring, nice half-inch subflooring OSB down here for this kitchen floor. And I just thought I would show you what's been going on. I made me a little header right there so I could connect this the connect this joist. We had some. We had a actually. We had a joist like right here. That was unnecessary having that extra one here, so I took it out and I put it over here. Because this joist to be because at first there was a joist here and it was rotted through, so it was really no support. So I made a new one. Go back to that beam all the way over to there. So the job today is to do this. We have a chimney, cinder block chimney, and if you notice, when I open up this wall cavity, they had a piece of pottery pipe going in here that had broke, and they had put some wood in there to support a hole here that was on the other side of this drywall and sheetrock. So I believe at one time they had a vent going into this, probably a furnace vent going into this. They changed their mind and they just thought they'll put cover it up, but they put the wood in there to help support this wall. So what I'm going to do now is take this out, take this pottery out of here, and fill this with concrete. Not the whole thing, that's the opening. Because over the years, all the soot and that poisonous gas, CO, has been slowly seeping out of this pipe and out of this hole and coming in and filling up this whole wall cavity. That's why this is so sooty. So I'm surprised no one's been poisoned with carbon monoxide. So now it's gonna get fixed properly because eventually I'm gonna put a hole here for the new furnace that's gonna go out. And I can't get around there, so I'm just gonna put a hole here, make it easier. Okay, now this area, the carpet's been removed. I'm gonna put a wall here. It's gonna pretty much box out right here and come right into there. And we can put a header here for a door all the way down there. And that's gonna complete the mechanical room. So I'm gonna get started. I'll have some still shots and perhaps some video of the progress. You get a view in there. It's kind of filled up, but that's okay because I'm gonna put a hole on this side that'll be higher, which should vent the deadly CO gases from the furnace and hot water tank. So what I'm gonna do now is put a screen that I neatly cut to like a circle. I'm gonna shove that in there to provide a backing so that way my concrete don't go too far back, and make a nice cast to fill this hole now. Okay, so as you see, I'm putting the concrete in there and I'm almost done, and I'll let that set before I do any more to it. The next step will be to start building my the wall framing. Okay, cut off now.
Okay, it's recording.
Hammer.
Get wild just 'cause you're on camera.
Gotta get in there. This is always the fun part. Getting the walls in. You gotta make sure they line up. Okay. Clear there. See, I get clear here. Yeah, success. Okay.
Okay, you want to use up all your time in film just doing this?
Okay, so as you see, I got wall number 1, wall number 2, and I'm going to level this out, make sure this is nice and plumb, and then I'll put another wall all the way over to continue this, to finish off this bedroom another day. But what I'm doing now is just getting this mechanical room wall done, and then I have some more video or footage of the door framing. I gotta put a header here. Okay, you can cut it off. Okay, so job's finished. We have the mechanical room installed. I erected the walls and put a header in, and that's about it. Still more work to do. This was a real challenge here, trying to force this header up here and make it tight as well without making it too airy. So I had to put a lot of muscle in there to get that in, but it's done. Had to put some masonry screws into this chimney. And the next step will be, I'm running out of time, so I won't do it today. The next step will be to put two 2x4s here. Pull this hot water tank out and put some 2x4s here to make a 16 uncentered bay area here for a closet and a manifold. And I'm gonna put the water meter right there as well. It's gonna be inset inside the wall.